Morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is June the 22nd, 2021, and today the topic is peace. Friends, I was up on time and everything like that. However, those of you that are watching me live, you know that I am recording a little bit late. But I'm here and I'm ready to give you the juice. Long story short, the interesting thing again, I woke up tired this morning, and the quickest thing to get me out of my tiredness is to work. And so, I noticed that I had some messages and things like that, and so I started to answer them, starting to work on the project, communicating back and forth with my editor, and it's just, it's a beautiful process. We were like super duper close, right, to finishing up, but then I come to realize that I made a mistake, and I didn't tell him the sizes I need, and so he made the wrong size, and now he has to start over, and it's this whole thing. So I'm like, not the fact that I have to wait, but it's more so for me. It's just the whole thing of having him have to start all the way over again because of my mistake. But he took it graciously. I'm telling you, Arsaw and Sammy, it's been such a blessing that I met those gentlemen. I've been meeting amazing people over the past year by doing this whole thing, but they've been like right there, I guess, along I would say almost the entire time, being there editing the show once I started to do the videos. But then it's like, even to take it to the next level, to create these or help me create these tangible products like the juice and everything like that. It's such a blessing. So speaking of, those of y'all that follow me on social media, you may already know, but yesterday, aside from work or helping out with the summer camp or whatever we want to consider that to be, I had to come on back home and everything like that because I had a episode of GSL scheduled to film. So I did that. And soon after that, I realized that I had a little something in the mail. And those of y'all that follow me on social media know already what it was. But for those of you that don't, let me go ahead and show you, at least the people that are live, and let you know, podcast people, that your girl now has my wine journal in my hands. So yes, my wine journal came through the mail. The interesting thing is I ordered it at regular price because I was like, I was like, okay, I'm only going to order one right now. So let me just order like a regular person, because at the end of the day, Amazon delivers super quick. And and so it all worked out, because not only did I receive my wine order that I just recently made, but I also received my wine journal. And so I was able to do a celebratory toast in my group Unwind Self-Care and Zip Spa, and everything like that. And so it's a blessing to, again, these are my first two publications. We're working on another one, as you guys, I guess, can tell by me revealing this morning, and everything like that. And so, and I have much more. I have much more in mind and everything like that. So, I just pray that I'm able to continue to create and continue to, make these things happen. And again, I thank and praise God for what has been done thus far, and for the people that God has sent my way to assist. And it's been a blessing, y'all. It has been a blessing. So with that being said, I was kind of, again, with the communication that we're doing and whatnot, my mind was preoccupied and everything. I did not do the workout or warm-up portion of my routine. I did do the prayer meditation, but it was still, I was still distracted-ish. However, the Lord still provided me with the topic for today. When I finally quieted in my mind, and it wasn't long, at some point I just kind of was like, okay, I just answered the question to, our Saul. Let me just, what am I talking about today? And then the word peace came into my mind. And so I decided to look it up, found these verses. It resonates with me. So let's get it going. So here we go. John 16:33, it says, I have said these things to you that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart. I have overcome the world. This verse reminded me of the conversation that I had yesterday. It was a powerful, powerful testimony. Again, you probably won't even see it until like August or September. The way all of these pre-records are going. Yeah, I am currently have videos in the queue up until like August at this point. So you may not see the episode that I filmed yesterday until like the end of August or September. However, um, the lady that I spoke with, again, she shared this powerful testimony, like everything. A lot of what she said just really, really resonated with me yesterday. And I just was like, wow, this is just an amazing testimony and everything. I don't want to like say too much. But one part of the conversation, she mentioned how we as Christians, maybe sometimes feel as if we need to be perfect. But at the end of the day, I guess kind of like how I was reflecting yesterday, right? Like it's not necessarily our perfection or our how could I say, like what we talking about yesterday. Look. uh we were talking about faithful. So yeah, okay, yeah. So not like our faithfulness, but God's faithfulness at the end of the day is the thing that keeps us in peace, right? Keeps us with the hope and everything. That's the difference. And that's we kind of chatted about that as well. That the difference between us and any other humans or us and unbelievers is the fact that we have that hope. We have that hope because of what Jesus did. We have that hope because of what God has done, for all of us, and we accept that, and that gives us that peace. That surpasses all understanding and everything like that. And so I guess that's what the reverse reminded me of this morning when I read it. And I just was like, yeah, I guess that's one of the things that confirmed it to me. Again, it's not that I thought so deeply about peace. It's more so that I guess the Lord led me to the word peace, which led me to the verse, which led me to the confirmation. So that's how I got to the subject today. But yeah, but I hope that encourages you and inspires you this morning to understand that at the end of the day, as this verse says, we will have tribulation. So there's going to be, times where things aren't going our way, or there's going to be times where things don't seem to be working, or whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, as it says here, he wants us to have peace in him. And yeah, understanding that he has overcome the world. So again, it's just something good to reflect on today. But let me just keep going. So let's go to Isaiah 26:3. It says, you keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you. Again, that's that thing that separates believers from unbelievers, that hope, that understanding that that's how our mind can be in peace, because at the end of the day, we trust in God. It's not by our own might, our own will, our own anything. Understanding that trusting in God and allowing him to lead and guide us and take care of us and just trusting in his will and his way. That is the thing that gives us the peace. And if you don't have that, then again, these are things that we should try to exercise so then we can get it. At least from what I'm understanding. Now Philippians 4:6, it says, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. I mean, there you go. It's communicating with God. It's praying. It's, asking, as the word say, we have not because we ask not, right? Um, and so how can we receive if we don't ask? Or, I mean, now, yeah, okay, obviously God knows everything, so he knows what we need, even if we don't ask. However, um, it's all about relationship, right? And communication and everything like that. We need that in our everyday life. We need that with other humans. And so why wouldn't we need that with God too? Why wouldn't we, communicate with God our desires, our wants, having that conversation, that relationship? Um, again, it's just something to reflect on. And again, if you're in that place where you feel like you don't have it, well, this is what it's saying you need to do to get it. Um, you know, so again, try not to be anxious about anything, and pray, ask God, seek him in his will, and he'll give you that peace and everything like that. Again, according to the word of God. Now, John 14:27, it says, peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you, not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. Again, the word of God and the peace of God is something different. That's what I'm receiving there. It's telling me here that it's something. It may not even be the way that the world views peace. It again is my understanding of what I'm reading. So I don't know what you gather when you read these words, but that's what came to my heart and mind this morning. And again, if we want that peace and everything like that, it's telling us to, that he's giving it to us. He's giving us this peace. It says, peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. So basically, what I'm seeing here is that it's already given to us. So at the end of the day, it's just more so about receiving it and accepting it versus anything else. But again, that's my little interpretation of what I'm reading here. But if this is something that you need to reflect on, there's going to be some more verses in the Go Deeper section that you can just let marinate on your heart, souls, and minds. Hopefully, it will encourage you and inspire you to pray and to seek God in your times of trouble, and ask and believe that he's already got it taken care of, because it says here repeatedly that he that he has in several ways. It says you have peace, and I give it to you, and basically I've already given it to you. So yeah, I hope y'all let that marinate today. That is the juice. The Bible verse of today is Psalm 27:14. It says, wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. And Facebook, YouTube, everybody tuning in. I saw somebody going in and out, I think, but by the time I was getting ready to give them the shout out, they left, so I don't know. But thank you so much for tuning in, those that may be watching later on in the day. I hope that you guys are encouraged and inspired this morning. Again, it's just a blessing to be able to just all of this stuff, y'all, all of this stuff. Like even me now, I'm looking down at the table at 2. You know what I mean? I got the journal that I use, that I've been using lately. I got my pen in there and everything like that. And then right next to it, it's like I got my, my wine journal. And like I said, I'm working on more things. And like I shared with my group yesterday, it's just, to have a tangible creation, think something that you created and was given to you, and I was inspired, to create, and now it's in my hands. It's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling, and I hope that people, when they get it, they like it. Just a heads up, it is in full color and everything like that. And so, yeah. So it's different than the other one, as you can see. So this one I got in a glossy cover, and then this one I got in matte. So it's a different feel entirely. Um, but I like it because, well, the image, it looks like a painting. And so with it being soft and everything, I don't know, I really like it. I want to host some events and things like that, centered around the journals and centered around like maybe even the wine tastings and things. But we'll see. We'll see what the Lord do. Because on one hand, it's like it has me thinking again about this whole getting a venue thing. And but I just know I don't want to do it the way I was doing it before. So nor do I have funds saved right now. So it's like starting all the way back over with what I did back in 2019. Except it's different because I have like all the things now. I have like all these tables and chairs and different things that I accrued when I had my venue before. But so I'm not starting at square one per se. But yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, me and my husband are chatting about, about that and whatnot. But regardless of that, I am, hoping to, just again keep all of this going because I do enjoy this whole thing of GSL and well, every aspect of it, the juice, the talk show version, all of it. And so definitely intend to keep that going or this going. I spoke briefly, told somebody. I can't remember if I did it on film or not, but basically I kind of shared, well, I've told you all that, I have some other, goals and things like that too. So I am hopefully working towards those as well. And, looking forward to see what come from those. But I don't know. Like I said, this has been a blessing to me. I hope that it's been a blessing to you all as well to not only, I guess, witness this journey of me creating all these, but again, the content in itself, I hope that it encourages you and inspires you too. Shout out to you. Yeah, bro, you got to hit the notification bell. It's like you keep saying you missed me or whatever the case is. I'm like, well, got to hit the notification bell so they can, give you that notification when your girl go live. I mean, I'm assuming that that's what it does. So, I mean, you can let me know if that works or not. But all right, well, like part of me wants to get back in the bed, but the other part of me is like, I only would have an hour. And that's if I probably go now, but I got to do all the little other stuff to put the podcast out and stuff. So we'll see. But all right, y'all, just stay on the lookout for me. And I'm just thankful. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in to The Juice this morning. Look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow, to Lord's will. Bye.